So all in all, I think it's been a bit of a bummer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Who would have seen that coming?
I don't know. Should we keep the wood sprites alive? Or should we let the jaundiced people
Jaundiced people.
die?
Jaundice.
Yeah, he had a problem with the word jaundice.
Jaundice.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of
Dun, dun,
Ostagar, on
dun,
the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar
I can't see a
long
map
ago
without
to
that.
prevent the
Yeah,
Wilders from
basically.
invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest.
We're here at the ruins
The
of
King's
Ostagar.
forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after
Yeah.
all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Ah, so he knows you. Are you even aware my father is dead? Yes, Your Majesty, my name is Darren. Yes, I am, and I bring important news.
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken. You don't know what happened. I don't think you're waiting for some time yet.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about
Nope.
this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery?
I
As soon as we
know.
are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
This ain't gonna happen, is it?
I wish that was an option. Like, it ain't gonna happen, is it?
I am going to thank him
No doubt you wish to see
because
your
I understand
brother.
that my character
Unfortunately, he
is
and his men are
pragmatic,
scouting in
even
the
though I'm...
wilds.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, your brother is not currently present. He's out scouting.
Not until the
When will
battle is
he return?
over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I
big woods.
apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
That sounds pretty fair.
As long as Arlen Howell pays... What would you know about my grief? Thanks for nothing, then.
So you can choose how you wish.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent.
Basically, yeah, I
Loghain waits
I told
eagerly to
Arlen
bore
Howell
me with
off.
his strategies.
Not the
Your
Majesty.
uncle
It's
sends
like,
his
look,
greetings and reminds you that Red Cliff forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
oh, you overconfident bastard, if I remember this right. I didn't realize things were going so well. Yeah, right. It sounds like the fight is almost over. Yeah, right. You sound very confident of that. I'm going to be diplomatic. I didn't realize
I'm not
things were
even
going
sure
so
this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do.
Oh, I guess I
must
won't
go
let my
before
peasants
Loghain
get
sends out a
burned to
search
death.
party.
Rats.
Grey Wardens.
Do a little bow.
Yup.
I'm the youngest.
It's
What
definitely...
the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to be take the Darkspawn very seriously. Perhaps this isn't really a blight after all. I'm going to go with a 1. You don't seem very reassured.
Walk this way.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard Great Wardens highly.
Ooh.
You could if he was not such a fool, which if I was...
If I was being realistic.
Yeah, do you think there's any danger? Let's see.
Yes,
I'm gonna go with
we should
number
proceed
one.
with the ritual.
Sorry, what? Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean to do?
Wait.
What do you mean? What ritual? A hot meal might be nice first.
Every
What?
recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining, in order
joining.
to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
What do you mean you do? I need to find Fergus. Why is this ritual so secret? Am I the only recruit you have? Wonderful, let's get this over with then.
How do you feel about the joining?
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being.
Do not leave it.
There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this
Happy
bridge.
barking!
You will find us there should you need to.
Okay.
Blue screen!
What?
It blue screened while it was saving.
Oh!
Okay, let's see what happens. And we're back.
And we're back. Oh, I got the cord hooked on the... Yeah, I'm going to have to get an extension for that. All right.
We had a little bit of technical difficulties there as
Yep.
the game
The game decided it didn't want to be working anymore.
crashed, so we had to...
Actually, come to think of it, you should hit the save button again. Just make a manual save.
Which one?
Escape and save game. Just so we have a manual save for after this. Unfortunately, there does tend, with these BioWare games, tend to be a problem with autosaves taking you back a ways. We also did level up. So if you want to go ahead and level up real quick. Your standard 3 points.
Alright, and we said we wanted to start bumping strength up.
Yeah, if you want to bump strength up a little bit.
Was it, I think the bare minimum for someone was...
14.
We're going to put all 3 points in strength for a moment.
Yeah, sure. And say, keep in mind, sometimes you don't want to be able to, you don't want to wear the heavy armor.
Yeah.
But
Oh no, it's just more of...
so we get 1 talent. We can do below the belt. Scroll down to your archery feats. So we can currently learn
pinning
pinning
shot,
shot, which as it suggests, it makes a enemy get pinned, or rapid shot, which is a mode, and it makes you fire more rapidly without any chance of inflicting regular critical hits.
Okay.
So you'll fire faster, but you won't get a chance for a crit.
Would you suggest pinning shot then?
Pinning shot's pretty good. It can keep people away from you. Scroll over, just out of curiosity, scroll over some of these other abilities here, because we're going to make sure. So improved combat training is something we're going to be looking for. I think that's actually the one that's above you. Oh, what's aim? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it all out there eventually.
Well, that's the archer route.
Yeah. Shattering shot gives you a chance to do armor. I'm just looking more at like requirements of dexterity and stuff, because we want to make sure that we're also checking to make sure that we've got what we need in order to
So far, we are good on dexterity.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if improved
yeah, defensive fire. Probably
Oh, combat training is a skill. So on certain levels, we'll need to pick up
combat training.
combat training. Yeah. And then yeah, you have your rogue abilities too. So 1 tactic slot acquired. So Ostagar is a pretty big map that you can pretty much explore all you want. Though going ahead and going to Alistair first is probably your best option, as he'll need you to explore the camp anyways. So you'll want to go ahead and do that. I do like the fact that your first thing when you come here is you get to walk over this big bridge into the camp. And yes, Dog has been
Hey,
taken
you
from
must be
us.
the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan...
Oh no,
Yeah. For the majority of this this section, he will be unavailable to us.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries,
And
I'll
yes,
wager.
there will be
Need
many
a hand getting
conversations we
anywhere?
had. Do you need to, you know how to get anywhere?
I am going to go. Where is Alistair?
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Well, there you
I don't think I need to know about anything else at the moment.
Good luck to you then.
I will talk to you later.
Yeah, like they said, Ostagar was this huge place that a group of people called the Tevinter Imperium made back when they were trying to take over the world. And all you really need to know about Tevinter Imperium right now is that they're a bunch of dickbag mages who need to get the fuck off my lawn.
Okay.
I'm a little biased.
Sounds like it.
There's some magi doing magi things over there. And some Templars.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
They must not be interrupted.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
They're in the Fade.
The Fade is the realm
is
of
the
dreams
Fade?
and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Well, there you go. Buzz off, the man in plate armor says. So yeah, they're conjuring some stuff, doing some magic. Oh hey, it's Wynn.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynn, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met.
I am Darren.
And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
That's a nice sentiment.
Now, we be fighting beside the king. King Kalen thinks battle will go well. It's not luck, but skill that shall save us.
I have always been raised to never give up luck for skill in my thing. You never know.
And I'm sure you have plenty of that to offer. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
Have you faced him before? Do you know much about the Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
I didn't even know what the Fade was.
That's the world, land of dream. I know that the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime
I know
your
that now,
spirit
but-
leaves
Yes.
your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade.
Very much like
It's
the
home to many
ethereal realm.
spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Black City.
What's the Black City? So Darkspawn are just dream spirits. I've heard that.
Didn't something bad happen at the Black
Some
City?
say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from
Maker's
the
God.
Tevinter Imperium
That's
found a way into the
I
city,
kinda figured
it was
that, yeah.
tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true? I've heard that story before. Chanter says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is
Who
as good an
knows?
explanation as any for now.
Who
If you have any
cares?
proper advice, I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see. At least it's something to ponder.
Yeah, just kill everybody.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my friend.
So I think that's fairly interesting. Again, we're getting the reiteration of the Darkspawn, the Tevinter Imperium, and how all of this may have come from mage tomfoolery. And all of it is also, however, told to you under the banner of this is something that the Chantry says is true. It's not necessarily what happened, but the Chantry is teaching everyone that the Tevinter Imperium fucked us. And I, for one, agree.
Okay.
There's a kennel master.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle.
This is not usually a good point. So, the human noble background is the only background where you get the dog for free.
Ah.
In any other background, you would talk to him and he'd be like, I have this dog. It drank some darkspawn blood. I think it might be dying. Do you think you could get me a rare flower to heal it? And then during the next gameplay segment, you'll get the flower, give it to him, and the dog will be healed.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the town, I hope.
We're wearing the same armor.
If you're not from the town, what do you want? We're busy.
We're busy.
I actually don't know what I wanted to talk. I was just curious if you had anything to say.
Yeah.
So I will leave you to your business.
Thanks. There is hunting to be done.
I believe these are mercenaries. And they're basically like, yeah, we're mercenaries. We train with dogs. And we're kind of a badass. I think they're called the Ash Warriors. I think.
And that's outside?
Yeah, but I don't even think it'll let you go out, so.
Well, I know. I'm just like.
Yeah. It's
more of I was asking the question because I'm like,
yeah.
I was going to avoid it if I.
That's the exit to the
In the
map.
name of Andraste, I bless you today.
See a lot of
May you
nuns
find
going
favor
around, a
in
lot of
the
people getting
Maker's eyes.
blessings.
So let it be.
You should, I think, talk to the guy on the mat to your right. The one who's sitting up over there. I think he has a conversation or two.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Okay, so why would you say that? There are Grey Wardens here, you know. We have them on the run, I hear. You're mad, obviously. Alright.
I saw them.
That lady stares
We're gonna
unblinking
die.
at me. Oh, there she goes.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with them? Is it possibly as important information? He's not dangerous. What's wrong with him?
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted.
That's a
He's
good
just
thing.
Terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough.
Whole.
You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
He saw them.
That was a look.
That was a look, lady. Yeah, so they checked him for untainted blood because if you get darkspawn blood in you, you're pretty much done. It is a bad thing to have in you. So I think if you go down here and then hang a left, you'll bump into where Alistair's at. If you want to go up into those ruins there.
So,
yeah,
any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know.
Someone's trying to get a dicking in. There's the war table. There he is. That's a big old quest icon if I've ever
What
seen
is
one.
it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way,
The
fool.
Grumpy One.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what? You're a very strange man.
I know exactly what you mean. It's a terrible thing to say. Well, I just survived assassination. So, yeah.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We haven't met. You must be Alistair. Don't worry, I'm no mage. Would that make your day worse?
Mages do.
I'm hovering between 1 and 2.
Less being yelled at for me then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Yeah, that bright orange hair and huge mustache and mutton chops.
You must be Alistair. How could you recognize me? And that's all right. No offense taken. I'm going to go with...
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's get to it then. Pleased to meet you. My name is Darren. Can't I prepare on my own? What can you tell me about this joining? Well, let's be cordial.
Right, that was the name.
Let's be cordial
So
and introduce ourselves.
Yes.
Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another.
It's your job,
Anyhow,
bro.
Whenever you're ready,
That doesn't mean
let's
that
get
you
back
still have
Duncan.
to like it.
That's
I
fair.
imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw was about... You don't have to accompany, do you?
You don't have to accompany me, do you?
What about the other recruits? I'm looking forward to travel with you.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead
Oh,
on.
Oh, did you mean to press something else?
I think I meant to too, but okay.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. Also, keep in mind, generally speaking, if it's a question, it won't necessarily end the conversation as much as something like "never mind" or "let's go."
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
So, what does he want me to do now?
Let's check out. Let's hit our queue. Nope, it is J.
For Gwest.
For Gwests. For Gwests. Click on Ostagar. You have found Alistair and should return with him to Duncan at his fire near the gate leading to the Kakari Wilds. So that is now your active quest. Oh yeah, now it has a little indicator that points you in the direction you need to go. Yeah, don't worry about Soldier's Pass yet.
I was just looking.
He's like, oh, right. That chest over there is glowing.
Excuse me, Alistair. I have hero disease.
I have generic protagonist disease. Ooh, an Ash Warrior axe and 2 runes. Those will be important later. What was your options when you talked to Alistair again?
All right, well, go back to talking to
Yeah,
Alistair.
I want to see.
You don't have to accompany, do you? Tell me a little bit about yourself, and I have a few questions for you.
Try that one real quick.
What's about?
There's one thing in particular.
The Grey Wardens, Blight Duncan mentioned, joining the ritual, the upcoming battle.
There was the thing I was looking for wasn't in there. If you don't want to ask anything, that's fine.
Then let's get a move.
We will have
shall we?
plenty of time to discuss random shit with our people.